welcome to Magnolia Grove.
Hello, thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for coming.
me. All right. So, we're just
Follow us
gonna.
in here.
Sure thing. So, how long have you owned Magnolia Grove?
So Kristen and I opened Magnolia Grove back in September of last year. So right about 6 months now.
6 months, yeah.
So why did you start this business?
Well,
This business opportunity sort of landed in our laps. This was not something that we had planned for a really long time. We had just a faint little dream
back during COVID.
when the Netflix show came on, Sweet Magnolias, and all the friends opened a spa together. And so it was just kind of a situation where a brother-in-law, he bought this property and said this would make a great space for your spa that you've always dreamed about. So we got to work, and here we are.
Awesome. I love that. That's such a sweet story. What is your favorite service that you offer here?
We have lots of services.
We have lots of services, actually.
We can show you a couple, though.
Awesome.
We do have services going on. We have a massage going on over here. We have our esthetician. She does facials. That stuff.
So we do have 2 massage therapists on staff. We also have the esthetician. We have a functional medicine doctor, which makes our space a little unique. We also have mental health counselors, and we have somebody that does body waxing, lash extensions, and natural spray tans. We also offer foot soaks and our infrared sauna. So we have something for everyone all along the wellness journey.
That sounds amazing. I'll definitely have to set myself up for one.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Please do.
Definitely. What is your favorite product that you offer here?
So we can show you downstairs our retail cabinet if you want to follow along.
Different merch, that's ours. We have our beanies and our hats, our sweatshirts. Probably one of our favorites is our bath salts that we make ourselves. And we have our other shirts and coffee cups and water tumblers. Yep.
So awesome. Gosh, I love bath salts, but they just
So relaxing.
instant
Yes, they are.
relaxation moment
Yep.
there.
For sure.
So what is the best compliment that you've received?
I would say that, people think that we're just a nice addition. They call us a gem of downtown China Grove, which is certainly a high compliment.
I love that. As the owners, what are your top 3 priorities?
Oh gosh. We definitely have some expanding that we want to do. We want to,
This
And our-
isn't it. Like what you see now is not our end
Yes,
game. We
exactly.
still have
We
plans
have
to
some
grow and expand.
things to
One of the
add to
things that we would love to add would be a salt therapy cave. We have our space is an old home. It was built in the late 1800s. So we have a cellar that we would like to renovate and convert into a salt therapy cave to just be one more service that we add on as a benefit to our clients and customers. We would also like to do actual soaks outside, so have like a hot soak and a cold soak, which would be amazing. So some of these just bigger ideas, it's going to take us a little bit longer to get to and come up with the funds to make it happen, but we're dreaming big.
I love it. I'm excited for this. That sounds amazing. So what is one thing you want everyone to know about your business?
We are here for everyone.
Yeah, everyone is welcome.
Yep.
I mean,
It's a welcome, safe space. It's a place obviously to relax and restore, to heal, but we really try to have a service provider that, captures it all, whether it's, your spirit, your mind, your body. Like we have something for everybody just on that health and wellness journey.
That's amazing. I love that. So how did you get connected to Genuine Magazine?
So Genuine Magazine, I was introduced to Melissa Lynn Hunt, I guess it was about a year ago, when she first started her magazine through United House Publishing. And I had the honor to work with Melissa just kind of behind the scenes on some publicity and promotion and just really trying to get the word out about who she was and her brand and her vision for Genuine Magazine, and certainly her vision for moms and girls in the community and just, helping encourage them and leading them on their walk with Christ.
Amazing.
I actually met Melissa our sons was in the 2nd grade together. So yeah, so I met Melissa quite a few years ago, and she has been sweet.
Cool.
I'm proud to see where she has grown from, because I think she was just kind of in the beginning stages when the boys were in 2nd grade. And,
with her podcast.
with her
probably,
podcast, yeah, and just to see where she has come from since then has been awesome.
That's amazing.
Well, we can take a walk and head into our lounge area.
Okay, so what does genuine mean to you?
I think really just being your true self. You know, who God has called you or planned for you to be. You know, everybody has their unique sets of gifts and talents that they bring to different situations, and sometimes you may have not discovered your gift or talent yet, and situations or circumstances like ours with Magnolia Grove sort of brings that out for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what is the best advice you've ever received?
Besides just go for it. I mean, really and truthfully, we didn't know what we were doing, and
We're just following a dream.
We were just following a dream and seeing where it led us, and
Lots
we
of
just
prayer.
went for it.
Lots of prayer.
Lots.
Daily prayer.
Yes.
Even now, 6 months into it, just constantly trusting and asking for discernment, and guidance and how we lead what this is. We are not a boss. We don't have employees. We just support like
Exactly.
8 to 10 different women-owned businesses in this space. So, to be effective and strong leaders, in that kind of circumstance. But just taking the space and allowing it to be what God wants it to be.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So, what is a Bible verse that you love and why?
I would say I have a lot of verses that I lean on, but one that sticks out really probably in the last couple of months would be Ephesians 3:20, where it talks about, God being abundantly and exceedingly, He can do more than we could ever think or imagine. And I think that fits us here in our circumstances so well because, we can't limit what God has in store for us, and it's really hard for us as humans to not put limitations around what He can do or how He can provide or where He wants to orchestrate us and that kind of thing. But I think just leaning on Him and trusting His guidance and His faithfulness, to put you in the right spot and to do what's best for us and our business and the communities that we serve.
Mine would be Isaiah 41:10, and that one's more probably personal for me, just because of a lot of things that I've been through in the past couple of years. I'll get into it because I'm not crying on video, but it's just pulled me through a lot of hills and valleys.
Amazing. That's awesome. So, do you have a favorite worship song?
I have a lot of worship
I do
songs.
too.
One of my favorites, it's not actually what we talked about, but it is what we have on our poster. I've seen the goodness of God.
Absolutely.
Because He's been ever present, every step of the way.
Yeah, he's amazing, honestly. He's been doing some amazing work, and even just being able to meet everybody and
Orchestrate,
see everything
right,
he's doing in
yeah.
everybody's lives, it's been remarkable,
Yep.
honestly.
And I know in our story, we talk a lot about the song that Katie Nicole did, God is in the story. And I know that, the lyrics to the song talk a lot about, trauma and healing and bad things that happen, but like God is in all stories, good or bad. And our story is not bad in any way at all. I'm sure that at some point we will hit, bumps and things on the road in our journey here, but
He's just been so strategic in everything
Yes.
since
Placing
the beginning.
every tenant
Placing
and
the people in our
Yeah.
lives.
Every
Last
opportunity.
Tisha, I ran into her in the grocery store, and I talked to her for over an hour and a half, which I've known her before, but I ran into her in the grocery store,
Incredible.
and here she is. I mean, it's just everything has just. It's just been amazing, to be honest with you. I mean,
for a business to have literally been talked about at 8 a.m. at swim practice, and 2 weeks later filing for our business license,
it's 12 weeks
12
to grand
weeks
opening.
to grand opening, we did not have to like call schools for massage therapists or whatever. We started promoting who we were going to be or who we thought we were going to be.
Yeah.
And people came out of the woodwork calling us like and wanting to come in and interview and see the space and tell us, how they could contribute. So in that sense, that's why we talk about, God is in our story because he literally placed every one of these people where they were supposed to be at the right time.
One of them walked in the door for our grand opening.
And that was a private event.
It was a private event. And she just rode
So
by,
bizarre.
and she had just graduated her school the night before.
Wow.
And she's amazing.
What a
I
plan.
mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
Everything is just found us,
Yeah.
basically. So,
And not that there's not like worries and concerns
Oh,
because
absolutely, yeah.
we're a new business. And of course,
Yeah.
if I said that I didn't lose sleep every now and again over, what the next month would hold or, do they really like us? Are they going to return for services and that kind of stuff? Like, of course, my human nature, does that normally. So, but like I said, lots of prayer that we're doing the right things and God will handle it.
I love it. It's beautiful. All right. So, do you have a hype song, one that you are blasting in the car?
I love We Are the People's Miracle Power. I also love Who I Am by Ben Fuller. Those are really awesome songs to just really get you in the mood for worship and just kind of set your day in the right tone. Yeah.
I really don't have one that stands up. I'm a music buff, so I just go with it. I mean,
Whatever's
just
on,
whatever.
we're jamming
I
out
just rock
anyway.
with whatever's on. I just jam it out.
I hear you. I'm here for that. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what's been the hardest part of your job?
Never knowing what any given day is going to bring, honestly.
Exactly.
A lot of times our space can be really quiet during the week. And I know for people who aren't familiar with our space, they come in and they probably wonder how we're making it, and that's okay. We are an appointment-only place, so we don't accept walk-ins, but we have our appointments lined up, so we know when people are coming in. I think too, thinking outside the box beyond what a normal spa would be. We don't just offer services and therapies in here, but we have special events to bring people in that wouldn't maybe normally come in for a massage or a facial. We also offer rentals for our our pergola outdoor space for small weddings and bridal showers, baby showers, and things like that. We encourage Bible studies. We encourage people to come in and grab something from the Grape Juice Cafe and have their devotions. We have spaces for that to respect
people to come in
the quiet.
and just
Mhm.
make yourself at home.
Right. Feel
You know,
welcome.
we want people to come in and just like, oh my gosh, I just love this. Like this just is
It
what
feels
I
right,
need.
right.
It feels right. And we have people do that. I mean, they're just like, I just want to come here and stay. And we're like, well, make yourself at home. I mean, we want an inviting place where people can come and just chill, relax, be themselves. If your house is too noisy, come here and relax.
Yes.
I mean, get away if you
It's
need
just
an hour
a
or so.
respite
Yeah, I mean, just
from the outside world for sure.
That sounds awesome. And definitely like something that a lot of people need,
Right.
they don't know what's out there. So
Right.
this is a good way to, let them know, hey, just come on out.
Right.
Relax with us.
Agreed. And when the weather's nicer in springtime, spring and summer, it's beautiful out back to just
Yeah.
sit and relax. We have swings out back. Just enjoy the outside and the quiet. Again, for reading or just listening to your music or just being quiet and just being in nature.
That's sweet. I love
Yep.
that. So what is the coolest part about being a business owner?
I mean, in our case, I think it's, we're best friends.
I know,
We
so-
get to work together.
Yeah.
We see each other every day, and there's probably some days when we're on each other's nerves, but like we get it and we make it work,
Yeah.
and then the next day everything's fine too. But
Yep.
it's really been an awesome opportunity, and
Sure.
I'm so glad that Kristen let me twist her arm into coming in and doing this. I know it was a little frightening in the beginning, and it's still a little frightening on some days,
it
but
has its days, but overall, I mean, it's been an awesome experience.
we just kind of work off each other. We each have our own strengths and our own skills and talents that we bring to the table.
We balance each other.
So we
for
do.
sure.
We balance
That's
each other
really
well.
important.
Right.
Yes. That's amazing. So do you have a favorite holiday?
Mine would be Christmas.
I don't know that I have a favorite time of the year. I don't know about holiday. I love fall.
Yeah.
I just love the weather that time of year and being outside and not being too hot like we are in the south, in the
yes.
summer. But I do love fall and the bonfires and all the things we can do.
I love Christmas lights and Christmas trees.
Yes.
And
All the decorations.
and all the decorations.
festiveness.
Right. Yes, I do love the
If you missed
festiveness,
Magnolia
yes.
Grove this past Christmas, you'll have to come next year because Kristen decks the house out beautifully for
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
I love the
Sign me up.
decorations.
All right, so is it books, TV, or podcasts?
I am a books person. I
I'm a
read
TV
every day.
I am a TV person.
So tell us, how did your friendship begin?
Well, that was, our boys are 12, so that was 10 years ago when they were 2 years old. Yeah, they went, actually, I reached out to her because I needed to get my son into preschool where in the facility that she had her boys, and so I had a friend reach out and say, "Did I tell you that she's going there?" But anyway, so I reached out to her, and then
And we've been in
started
church
from
together
there.
for even longer than that, but it's a really large church, so we just never had an opportunity
Yeah.
to connect or meet or anything like
So
that.
anyway, we watched our boys start at like 2 years old. They're still best friends at 12 years old, and so we get to see their milestones. But watching them, I mean, we've just grown.
Right.
I mean,
We've done a lot. We've
yes.
shared a lot. We've
Shared
shared a
a lot.
lot.
Yes,
Ups and downs. I mean, just
different.
crazy stuff. You know, battles you
Life.
have in your marriage with your kids as a parent. You know, are we doing the right thing? Feel like I'm failing as a mom. You know, I'm struggling. You know, as a Christian. You know, all kinds of things. Cancer scares, just all that stuff. So it's been awesome to just, you know, have that bond. I know I sent her something yesterday, I think it was, where it was like when you find a girl who's not sister by blood, keep her. And that's really what we have, a
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very unique relationship.
What a blessing.
Yeah.
It
That's
is.
such a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Love that. So, what is your biggest business dream? Which we've kind of, I feel like, touched on that a little
Yeah.
bit about y'all growing.
Yeah, I would love to see, obviously, us continue to grow and expand on our dreams with the Salt Therapy Cave and the soaks outside. But really just for more people to learn about what we have to offer here and how beneficial that can be, you know, for them, just to relax and just wrap their head around like where they need to be at that stage in their lives. Whether it's, you know, getting help with a mental health counselor and talking through some things. And our faith-based counselors are amazing in just helping encourage and redirect people, you know, when they're just stuck in those moments. And then obviously just massage therapy, you know, just healing your body and relaxing. You know, we deal with so much stress and tension on a daily basis, you know, with outside pressures pushing in from whether it's work or family or expectations or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's just so much here. I mean, even with
And
our
it-
yoga classes, you know, just to relax and quieten your mind and stretch your body to be able to pick up and move on as a better you, stronger you.
Absolutely.
And there's things that you don't realize you need. Like I had a massage this morning, and I haven't had one in a while. And I didn't know that I needed it. But when I went up there, she's like, "Girl, you needed this." Like my shoulders were so tight, and people don't realize that
You
they
don't
need
realize
us,
how
or they
you
don't
carry
that
it.
you need
Right.
somewhere like this, and that you
Stress.
need that health care for yourself and to take care of yourself. And all that. So that's what we're here for.
Awesome. And I love it. And I mean, I think, you know, we women, we carry a lot of stuff and we don't realize
We
it.
really do.
And we're stronger than we realize.
Right.
And so, you know, just to take that moment to come in here and
Chip away and melt away
Yes.
some of that pressure.
and leave
stress.
here even stronger and
Right.
ready to face the world.
Absolutely.
That's amazing what you guys are doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's awesome. So, you know, one last thing, how can we pray for you in your business today?
I would say just continuing in the direction of where we need to be and where we need to head, and to obviously to touch the people that need
Yes,
to be
to
touched
touch
the
the
most.
people.
You know, that they know that this space is a welcome, safe space for them and what we can provide for sure.
Not just physical, but spiritually as well.
Right.
We'll definitely be doing that for you guys. And
Thank
thank you so much for, you know, allowing me to come in here and check the place
Absolutely.
out.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Heather.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.